Hello and welcome to Xbox 360 Classics. The Xbox 360 was released in 2006 as the successor to the original Xbox, and it proved to be far more successful than the original Xbox, selling both in North America, Asia, and all over Europe. This is a system that has really proven itself as a real, even competitor to the PS3, despite the PS3's more powerful hardware. Now, this system has a lot of games that you can't find on the PS3, even though I prefer the PS3 to the 360. In this first installment, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorites. This is Star Trek Legacy, released in 2006, developed by Mad Doc, and published by Bethesda. Star Trek games on consoles have a long history of being fairly awful. To get good Star Trek games, you would have to go to the PC. It's sort of ironic then that Star Trek Legacy would be awful on PC and much better on console. I won't say this game is fantastic, but I will say it's probably one of the best Star Trek games ever made. And, you might think that, that needs to qualify it, but you don't need to qualify that because it's just a great game. Now, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I always have been, so trying to find a game that, really appeals to, the inner Star Trek nerd in me, and is a good game, is, it's a bit difficult balance there. Now, I'm going to start this game. This game is basically a starship combat simulator that allows you to, assemble an armada of up to 4 starships and engage in combat and, reconnaissance and do all these weird things. And, you basically go through the roles of Enterprise all the way up to the TNG movies and the end of DS9. So it expands all of Star Trek. Unfortunately, it begins with Enterprise, which is, Star Trek's weakest point, but what are you gonna do, right? The main plot of this game is really cool. It's basically the origins of the Borg. The game stars all 5 actual captains.
Reggie, I don't have a lot of time. I've got to get back aboard Enterprise.
So there's Scott Bakula.
Relax for a minute, John. I do have orders for you, but I want to show you
Jonathan
something
Archer.
before you ship out.
But we're gonna skip this.
Enterprise on station.
Yes. Now, the main reason why the console version is much better than the PC version is basically the controls and, the lack of glitches. Although the PC version has had extensive hacks made for it to allow it to, be much better than what you normally would expect.
Hi, sir.
No, yes.
Course set, Captain.
My first mission goal is to scan this planet for debris. Do it when I'm within 3,000, whatever.
Scanning.
No signs of wreckage on the surface. We'll do a standard sweep of the system, starting with that ring of asteroids surrounding the ice planet nearest our position. Once within range, we'll scan for debris. The ship could be among the asteroids or might have been destroyed by them. It's entirely possible if they lost power and were in distress.
You can look at a 2-dimensional map of the area at any point in time and tell your dudes to manually go there.
Course set, Captain.
Now, Enterprise is a fairly slow ship, and you can get around the levels, which are fairly huge, by warping, but I can't do it because I'm too close to this planet right now. Once I get some distance, then I can warp. As long as you're not warping directly, in front of an object, like a planet or an enemy ship or something like that.
Not possible, Captain.
I'm too close still.
I'm sorry, Captain.
like I said, eventually you'll be able to get an armada of up to 4 ships. And as you complete missions, you'll unlock the ability to buy new ships and decommission old ones. More powerful and better armed ships cost more than the weaker ships, and you can have these 4 ships throughout the whole game, or at least 3 of them. Your main ship changes depending on the era. From the Enterprise, it changes, from the Enterprise NX-01 to the NCC 1701, and A, B, C, D, etc.
Not possible, Captain.
Oh, yes, it is.
Not possible, Captain.
I should be far enough away now.
Controls not responding.
He keeps saying that because I keep trying to warp, but I can't do it because it's not safe.
Controls not responding. Not possible, Captain.
Boo. The Enterprise is, fairly evenly matched in both armament, speed, its offensive capabilities, all that. But some ships, will be really skewed in one direction or the other. Some of them will be heavily armed but extremely slow, or lightly armed but very, very fast. And yeah, it's really cool.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Oh, boo. No, I want that on.
Setting course now.
Yes, I know that.
Course set, Captain.
There we go.
Looks like we flushed some game out of the rocks. Be prepared. These Romulans are nasty business. Opening a channel. Romulan vessels. We are engaged in search and rescue operations. Please state the nature of your presence here. That seems clear enough. Take evasive action and prepare to engage. We're gonna have to fight our way out of this.
Alright, time for combat.
Photons are loading, sir.
The crate on demand, yours instructor.
Romulan target this.
Remaining vessels are disengaging. What in blazes were they doing here? Romulans are in the exact same place we happen to be looking for a missing Vulcan ship? Seems par for the course. They might have destroyed the Vulcan vessel, but until we either find the ship or its debris, we won't know for certain. Continue the search deeper into the system. We're picking up some strange readings from that nebula. Could be high-band emissions occurring naturally, but we should check it out just to be safe.
Now, this game is really neat, and I think people should check it out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.